Hey everyone, Professor Akali here, bringing you an updated guide to the Season 7 Akali Runes and Masteries I recommend using. Let's get right into it. Starting with runes, we have 3 pages. The first page is going to be Akali versus all AD champions. I run flat AD reds, flat armor yellows, flat AP blues, and flat AP quints. The reason you want flat AD reds now instead of hybrid pen is because of 3 reasons. Armor pen, or lethality as it is now called, was nerfed, and Akali's E, her main source of physical damage, was also nerfed. Also, the scaling on Akali's passive means that more AD gives her a decent amount of sustain in the lane early on. The flat armor runes are self-explanatory, and I use flat AP blues and quints because they give you a ton of extra early game damage that you want to get for those level 6 or even pre-6 kills. The second rune page is for Akali versus AP farm lanes, AP champions that don't harass you too much in lane like an Aurelion Sol or a low rank Twisted Fate, and it is going to be almost the same exact page with only one difference, being instead of running flat armor yellows, you would run health per level or flat health. I prefer health per level because most professional players use it, and Akali really doesn't build any health items besides Rylai's, and in rare cases a Deadman's or a Sunfire. The last main rune page for Akali is Akali versus AP lane bullies. This is going to be the LeBlancs, Annies, Syndras, Cassiopeias, and all other champions that are looking to harass you with AP spells in lane. For this page, I run flat AD reds, health per level yellows, flat magic resist blues, and flat AP quints. Now, if you're newer to Akali, there are a few things I would recommend adjusting. The first thing is instead of getting health per level yellows, you may just want to get flat health yellows to help your early game and assure you don't die and automatically lose lane to a snowballing Annie or Syndra. The second thing would be to throw in anywhere from 1 to 3 magic resist quints into your rune page for the same exact reasoning to survive against hard counters and AP lane bullies. Moving on to masteries, I won't explain every mastery I take, but I'll go over some of the more important ones. The first mastery page is going to be Akali for beginner players. This is going to be for players that haven't played enough games to completely feel comfortable playing Akali. In this mastery page, I recommend a few adjustments to my pages. I think Feast should be taken over Fresh Blood for survivability in lane, Biscuit should be taken over Assassin for the same reason, and Dangerous Game should be taken regardless of whether you're mid or top. This mastery page is just preference, and there is no perfect mastery for Akali other than Thunderlords. As long as Thunderlords is your keystone mastery, it's all preference. The next page is for expert level Akalis in the mid lane. As you can see, I take Fresh Blood over Feast for the extra damage, as well as Assassin over Biscuits for the extra damage. All damage is good damage, and as an expert level Akali, I am willing to sacrifice some sustain in lane by getting those first few kills easier. The last page is going to be for expert level Akalis in the top lane. The only difference between this page and the mid lane one is I like to take Greenfather's Gift, as there are 3 brushes in the top lane you can use to make your harass in lane even stronger. Thank you guys for watching. Remember that all of this is just preference, and you should try to at least build a mastery page that revolves around your playstyle. As long as you have Thunderlords, everything else really is just preference.